Peace and grace to you all. Today, I want to share a teaching that may challenge some traditional views, but it comes from a sincere desire to understand Scripture in its context. We're going to look at tithing, what it meant, who it was for, and whether it applies to us today. Let's begin by going straight to the foundation. Numbers chapter 18 verses 20 and 21, King James Version. And the Lord spake unto Aaron, Thou shalt have no inheritance in their land, neither shalt thou have any part among them. I am thy part and thine inheritance among the children of Israel. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the tenth in Israel for an inheritance, for their service which they serve, even the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. This passage tells us why the tithe was commanded. The Levites received no land. Their inheritance was the tithe. The tithe was a form of provision, not a universal rule for all believers. Leviticus chapter 27 verse 30, King James Version. And all the tithe of the land, whether of the seed of the land or of the fruit of the tree, is the Lord's. It is holy unto the Lord. This was not about income, salary, or silver. It was about the produce of the land God gave to Israel. Deuteronomy chapter 14 verses 22 and 23, King James Version. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed that the field bringeth forth year by year. And thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. Notice it wasn't always about giving away the tithe. Sometimes the people consumed it themselves in worship at the chosen place. 2 Chronicles chapter 31 verses 4 and 5 in the King James Version says, Moreover he commanded the people that dwelt in Jerusalem to give the portion of the priests and the Levites, that they might be encouraged in the law of the Lord. And as soon as the commandment came abroad, the children of Israel brought in abundance the first fruits of corn, wine, and oil, and honey, and of all the increase of the field. Again, we see the connection to Israel's agricultural system. The priests and Levites depended on this because they served full-time in the temple and had no land to farm. And verily they that are of the sons of Levi who receive the office of the priesthood have a commandment to take tithes of the people according to the law. This affirms the same point. It was the Levites who were commanded to take tithes, and it was tied to the law and the priesthood. As it says in Luke chapter 11 verse 42, But woe unto you, Pharisees! For ye tithe mint and rue and all manner of herbs, and pass over judgment and the love of God. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Jesus rebukes the Pharisees for their hollow obedience. But even here, he's addressing people still living under the temple system, not giving a new command to believers. In 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 7 it says, Every man according as he purposeth in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly, or of necessity, for God loveth a cheerful giver. There's no fixed percentage here, no tithe, just the call to give from the heart. Tithing was a law given to a nation with a temple, a priesthood, and a land-based economy. The Levites needed the tithe because God gave them no inheritance. That system no longer exists. Today we are not told to give a tenth. We are told to give freely, generously, and joyfully. The heart of giving hasn't changed, but the structure has. Let us give not out of obligation, but out of love.